Hey everybody, welcome to a samurai reading vlog. I don't do these very often, mainly because they don't get a lot of views, but I do them when I can, because I know some people like them, some people don't. It's kind of one of those in-between things. I mean, I watch some reading vlogs sometimes I don't. Some channels get more views than I do, but anyways. That was then. This is now. Little thing for all you Monkeys fans. Anyways. So, what have I been reading? Well, Gold Age comic-wise, I just finished reading Daredevil Comics issue 14. So yeah, look for a review of that in the near future. Working on issue 2 of All Winners Comics, which introduces the characters in this comic of the Destroyer and the Wizard. They have been other previous Marvel comics, but now they've officially joined the All Winners group. And I believe the Destroyer is the second person, I think, to get the Super Soldier Serum. But he's different from Captain America in that he works behind enemy lines. And I think different people take up the mantle. I think the first one does have the Super Soldier Serum. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm working on this still, the Red Dwarf comics. I think this is a collection of the the comics from the Red Dwarfs magazine. I'm currently on a multi-part story. I'm on part 3 of this multi-part story. The cats have kidnapped Lister, and apparently they're in the middle of their holy war over how to pronounce his name. The group that have kidnapped him know he's a fake god, and they're okay with that, but they have to get the other groups to meet him to try and get the war to stop. But they think Holly is the god because they don't have the thing to correct. They think Holly is holy. Yeah. So, got quite a way to go. Like I said, this is all the stuff from this magazine that was the original stuff. So this doesn't include the episode adaptations. Yeah. And for novels, I'm currently reading The Peerless Peer by Philip Jose Farmer. This is a Sherlock Holmes pastiche set in the Newton universe. So, what has happened so far? Well, let's see here. This is set sometime after the events of the last published Sherlock Holmes story by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. If you remember in that story, the war was just starting. Well, the war's been going on for some time. So Sherlock Holmes has been, like I was beekeeping. He and Watson are old men and are having to get used to this stuff that wasn't around their heydays. Cars, planes, poor Sherlock Holmes is getting airsick. And they've already met several heroes from the pulp era. They've met G8, who I'm not familiar with. Well, I guess the pulp hero. The Shadow, in one of his personas. Though I'm not sure he would have the black cloak and slouched hat in this era. But I guess the Arthur wanted you to realize who he was. And they met Greystoke. Because remember, the Newton universe, both Tarzan and Doc Savage are real people. And actually, I believe they both were related. So, yeah, so I've just actually gotten to the point where they've met Lord Greystoke. I'm on chapter 7. So yeah, that's what I've been reading. And I will put it, whether this goes up when I will date it, so I'm not going to go ahead and tell you the date now. But yeah, I don't do reading vlogs very often because just the nature of the beast. Anyways, so comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you're new, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little reading vlog. I've got some other things I'm working on, but that's all for today. Till next time, keep your nose in your book, and your feet on the ground, and comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you're new. Also, let me know who your favorite host is of Golden Age TV. I worked hard on those videos, and I'd like to know. It seems so far you guys seem to like Jenny Walton, who is my original character, an OC I created. If you guys want to know where that name came from, I had to give her a J name because you have Jamie and Jeremy, and the Walton name came from my mom's favorite TV show, The Waltons. And like I said, I based her on female booktubers. So that's why I tried to make her act as much as I could like different female booktubers I've seen. So it's kind of an amalgamation of everybody. And I tried to make her stories different from everyone else. That's why she didn't focus on just superhero stories. I want to get my hands on some. I'm gonna have to get my hands on some old romance comics. I may have some somewhere. I'll have to look and see if I have any public domain ones. Just because I know a lot of booktubers, and I don't say all of them do, but a good chunk of them like their romance stories. I'll have to see if I can find any of those for Jenny to do. But I've also got Groucho. I've got Rising Zan. I've got another Craig Carr story in the works. Because he has one more story in YM Comics. We got Tony Trent in the Face that did some stuff. And I'm working on some stuff for Blue Fire, because he had one story and one text story. So those are probably both going to be in the same video. And I may even have Winnie the Pooh and Betty Boop do a story. We'll have to see. Because apparently Winnie the Pooh is a big fan of knights. So maybe he'll do a medieval story. If I ever get my hands on any comics that involve knights. Alright, so comment, subscribe. Hit that bell icon if you're new. And like I said, let me know who your favorite host is so far of Golden Age TV. Later days.